Okay, so we're going to be working on our breathing at first. And what you're going to do is you're going to inhale and bring your toes towards your head. And then exhale. Okay, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Flexing your feet to your head 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to add our arms. Put your arms straight up in the air. And this time you're going to act as though someone's pulling you up. So inhale. Feet going towards your head. Exhale. So arms and feet at the same time. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to drop our hands down above our head. And we're going to act as though someone's pulling us in both directions. Inhale. Let go. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. And then 1 more time. Inhale. Then exhale. Okay, so now we're going to start with some alternate nostril breathing. Remember, you take your thumb and put it on one side of your nostril. Inhale. Put the 2 fingers on the other side of your nostril. And exhale. Then you want to put your finger on the side of your nostril and inhale. And then exhale. Okay. Now you want to hold your fingers on that side and inhale. Keep them on that side. Inhale. Finger on the other nostril. Exhale. Now you want to inhale from that same side. Finger on the other nostril. Exhale. Okay, you're ready to inhale on that same side. Thumb on the other side. Exhale. Inhale on that side. Finger on the other side of your nostrils with 2 fingers and exhale. Okay, let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Kind of going at your own pace here. Okay, inhale. And then exhale. Okay, so now we're going to lay flat on our backs. Okay, so now we're going to do some deep breathing. You want to fill your lungs up with air. So inhale and hold it up at the top. Just hold it. Okay, you shouldn't be tensed up. Just hold it. Hold it. I'm outside, so I'm looking at the sky. It's beautiful. And then exhale. Deflate all the way to the ground, to the earth. And when you get down to the bottom, hold it. We're breathing in and out of our nose still. So inhale. Hold it up at the top. You should have no tension. Relaxing. And remember, through these exercises, you're setting your intentions on whatever it is that you want and what your heart desires. Hold it. And then exhale, sinking all the way down into the earth. Hold it. Now, inhale. All the way up to the top. And hold it. So this time you want to open your mouth and let the air out all the way down to the ground. Just and hold it at the bottom. Hold it. And you want to fill your air up, your lungs up with air, and holding it. Holding it, holding it, holding it. Holding it. The sun decided to come out. Feels good. Open your mouth and let it out. Slowly, all the way down to the ground, sinking into the earth. hold it down at the bottom. Okay, so now you want to get ready to inhale, opening your mouth when you're ready, but we're going to hold it up at the top, holding at the top. Find a soft spot in your mouth. Open your mouth and let it out. Holding at the bottom. Let that air back up in your chest. Hold it up at the top. Find a soft spot in your mouth and let it out. Okay, so now we're going to sit up. Okay, you're going to get on all fours. You're going to make sure your hands are planted. And then you're going to prepare to inhale and then sit back on your heels. So inhale, sit back on your heels, sit up tall. Hands are on your knees or your thighs. And you're breathing in here and sitting up tall. Okay, your knees should be together. Okay, so you want to inhale, then wiggle out those feet. This time you want to, this time you want to plant your toes down into the mat comfortably. Inhale and sit back on your heels. Now this might be challenging, but this is good for your digestion and it's also good for your sinuses. And it may feel uncomfortable if you have blocks. This would be the time you put the blocks on either side of you and put your hands on the blocks on the side of you. Okay, inhale, come back down to the mat, tap out those toes, and we're going to do it again. Feet are flat, sit back on just your heels. Make sure you're sitting up tall. Your back should be as straight as possible, and your shoulders are away from your ears. And everything you do, you want loose shoulders. Okay, you want to come down to the mat. You want to flat out those feet again. Plant your toes. We're going to sit back, sitting up tall, breathing in. Remember, nothing's tension. Breathing in. Breathing in, sending that air to wherever it may feel uncomfortable. When I first started doing this, my both feet hurt now, just my left, so it's getting better. Okay, breathe in, come down to the mat, tap out your toes, and now we're going to go into our child's pose. So you want to sit all the way back, put your forehead on the mat. You want to be saying yes to what serves you into the universe or the world, and no to whatever doesn't serve you, whatever you need in life. Okay, we're going to go out of this pose into Cobra, and that's when you're going to inhale and go ahead and exhale on your way out into Cobra, pushing your body all the way up. If you want a deep stretch, press your feet into the mat, or even lift your body off the mat looking up, breathing in and out. Make sure you're breathing in and out. Then you're going to look over your shoulders by breathing in. Okay, back into child's pose. Okay, now we're going to go into the Sphinx pose. That's when you have your elbows to your knees, your bottom is down, and you're looking straight up. Soft shoulders. Breathe in and out over to your side. Okay, breathe in into your front. Inhale, look over to your right. Exhale over to your right. Inhale, back to your front. Now we're going to go down into cheetah pose. And you want to inhale and exhale. Inhale, look over to your shoulder. Whichever shoulder serves you. Then inhale back to the front. Exhale. Inhale, look over your shoulder while exhaling. And then inhale, and then look back to the front. Okay, so now we're going to work on our triceps a little bit. You want to sit up in the pose like Indian style. And then you want to put your cord, or you can use a belt for this. Wrap it around your hand. And then you're just going to take your hand and put it in the center of your back. And then with your other hand, grab the rope and pull. Okay, get a nice little tug on it. Make sure you're breathing in while you're doing this. Remember, everything you do is breathing. It shouldn't be uncomfortable. You want to breathe in and out, and then breathe in and look over your shoulder when you're ready. So you always breathe in, and then turn your head and exhale to the side. Inhale, turn your head to the side. Inhale, turn your head to the front. Inhale, head to the side. Inhale, head to the front. Okay, so now we want to do the very same thing on the other side. So just grab your belt or your rope. I'm using the rope that goes to my yoga mat. Okay, so you reach in the back of your back and then pull. And if your knees hurt you on your yoga mat, you may have to get a thicker one. I know the ones I got from Five Below hurt my knees, so I had to order me a thicker mat. So pull. You're sitting up straight, breathing in. Remember, no holding your breath. Breathing in, and then when you get ready to look over your shoulder, you want to breathe in and breathe out. Then breathe in, face forward. Then breathe in and look the opposite direction. And that's actually a really good exercise for your triceps. Okay. Let's get onto all fours. Flex those feet, get ready, and go up into the pyramid. So up into your pyramid, make sure you're looking all the way through. You want those heels to be closest to the ground as you can get them. If you have to walk your hands back, walk your hands back. And when you're ready, make sure you're breathing. You can kind of start alternating your legs from side to side at your own pace. Your own pace. Alternating side to side. Make sure you're breathing in and out. And then you want to go up on both heels, all the way up on your toes. Come off of both heels, I'm sorry, and then get up on your toes, and then come down. You can do that a couple of times. Now you want to come down to your knees. Okay. And you want to step your right leg in between both your hands. Okay. Then you want to take your right hand and put it on the same side as your other hand. And you're going to reach up with your left arm. Looking back, make sure you're breathing. Breathing and exhaling. And for a deeper stretch, you can drop your hand behind your back. Same thing, breathing. Then come back down. Step your foot down. Come down into child's pose. Child's pose is supposed to feel good. Remember, if you don't want your arms way in front of you for your child's pose may be holding your ankles at this time, whatever's comfortable. And make sure you're saying yes to the universe. You want to come back up now, and you want to take your left leg and put it in between both of your feet. Your both hands on both sides, same thing. Now take your right arm, extend it up into the air. Make sure you're breathing good. If you want a deeper stretch, drop that arm down behind your back. And inhale and come back down. Let that leg go, and then go back into child's pose. Okay, so now you want to come out your child's pose. Take your right leg and step in between both of your hands. Make sure your feet is planted in the back, flat on the mat. Come up, breathe, left hand over right. Sink down into it just a little bit. Make sure that your knee is not above your toes. And then reach up for the sun. Inhale. Then drop your head back. Then inhale again. Deeper. If you want a deeper stretch, do go all the way back. And for an even deeper stretch, you can put your arms all the way back. You're breathing in and out there. Breathing in and out. Breathe in. Come back down to your knee. Further down if you can. Remember, you don't want that knee to go too further over your foot. So your stretch right here may not go as low as mine. Okay, so now let's come down to the mat, back into child's pose, so we can get prepared to do this very same thing on the other side. Okay, this time you do your left leg in between your hands. Breathe in, left over right. Okay. Inhale with both hands up in the air. Stop right there. Exhale. Inhale again. Drop your head. And then inhale and go ahead and try to go as far out as you can go. And then if you want to go even further, open your arms and go back. Okay? And then inhaling, bringing it all back together. Okay, so now you're going to come down into child's pose. And once you come out of child's pose, you want to take that right leg and put it underneath your arms to the side. Okay, leg flat, hands planted firmly on the ground. Hold your head up. Make sure you're breathing. Come out of those shoulders. Okay, then breathe in. Exhale over your shoulder. Breathe in to the front. Breathe in. Exhale over your other shoulder. And then look up to the front. And then you want to come all the way down, flat as you can. If you could put your head on the ground, that is great. Breathing in and exhaling, sending that air to wherever may feel uncomfortable. Okay, so now you want to come back up, back into child's pose. I love that as a recovery. And if you want to put your arms back onto your heels, remember you can do that. Nodding yes to universe. Come up, take your next leg, go through. Okay, this should be your left leg. And you want to, hands planted firmly on the ground, head up, breathe in. Now notice my foot is up on this one. It should be flat. Look over your shoulder, breathing in, exhaling on either shoulder, over each shoulder. And then come back to the front. Inhale, come all the way down. Okay, so now we're going to go back into child's pose. Remember, this is recovery, breathing in. Now we want to come up and you want to take your left leg, knee and bend it, sit back on your right foot. You want to do your pyramid heart space, breathe in, turn over to your right. Breathe in, open both arms, look over your shoulder. Breathing in, breathe in, come to the front. Then breathe in over the other shoulder. Breathe in, look straight forward, put both hands back together, back to the front. Okay, you want to come up now, other leg up, sit back on the other heel. You want to do your pyramid to heart space, turn to the side, open up both hands, breathe in over the shoulder, breathe in, look forward, exhale. Inhale, exhale over the other shoulder. Inhale, face forward, and then the hands are back together. Okay, so now you want to go back down into child's pose. Okay, so now let's come up to the front of our mat and sit down and lay down on your back, grabbing your knees. And you want to massage that lower back, rock from side to side, and just play around here, do what you want to do. So sometimes you may want to open your legs real wide, with your feet, rolling back and forth, just whatever you want to do here. Just playing around, massaging your body the best way you know how, just whichever way you feel like doing. Another thing that you could also do is take your legs and put them down, rock back, and put your legs all the way over your head, touch the ground, or maybe not. Whatever's comfortable for you. Again, just rolling on the ground. So you could stay the other way we were doing, or you could stay this way. You know, legs up in the air. There you go. Just keep playing with your legs. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're breathing. And I'm just playing around. And you may not want to be high up like this. I like being high up in the air. This feels great. Helping massage the shoulders and the lower back and things like that. So just keep keep playing around, keep playing around. Okay, so you can come down. Now you're going to hold those ankles and lay back and push up into the air, tucking those shoulders like a kickstand underneath you. Okay, we're getting ready to do the spider pose here shortly. Okay, so push yourself up, hands by your head, and up, push, looking through, push, 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 looking through. Looking through, push, push, push. Stay up there as long as you can. Make sure you're breathing. Remember, nothing is supposed to be holding the breath in these exercises. When you're ready to come down, you can always come down. Okay, so let's roll up. We're going to come back and get into the child's pose. And again, like if you want to hold your ankles, you can. Nodding yes to the universe. Okay, so now we're going to stand completely up. Okay, so now we're going to do a sun salutation. You take your hands with your thumbs up to the side. Breathe in, dropping your head, exhaling. Breathing in, going further back, opening wide. Make sure you're breathing in and exhaling. Then coming back up. Then you want to come take your pyramid down to the ground and make sure you bend your knees when you're doing your pyramid. And coming up with your hands to heart space. And that's the pyramid where your left hand is over, switching over to the side. Okay, opening your arm out, bend at the elbow, breathe. Okay, inhale, breathe. Inhale, breathe. Inhale, bring it all back together. Turn to the front, same thing on the other side, twist. Let the arm out, bend. Make sure you're breathing each movement. Inhale, breathe. Inhale to the front. Exhale, inhale. Exhale over the shoulder. Inhale, exhale, front. Hands together, inhale. Okay, make your pyramid again. Charge to the ground. Make sure you're bending your knees when you go down. So exhale, there you go. Okay, so now we're going to do the goddess pose. That's where you take both of your feet, turn them to the side, squat down far as you can. Put your hands to heart space, leaning all the way down. And once you're down and balance up on those toes, let's go. And once you're on there, if you could sit down further, that's great. See me sinking down there a little bit as I'm comfortable. Come up. Okay, heart space. Thank you so much for working out together. Okay, so now we're going to lay down and we're going to do a little bit of meditation, a little bit of breathing. I'm going to start off with just laying here and breathing in. I mean, that sun is beaming. It is beaming, 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 beaming. So fill your stomach up, your lungs up. Open your mouth and let it go. Hold it at the bottom for a second. Fill it up. Open up your mouth. Let it go. You see, I'm forcing that air out this time. Letting it up. Force it out. Let it up. Force it out. Up. There you go. Force it out. Now, you're just breathing naturally. Breathing naturally. breathing naturally. Thinking of your intentions. Okay, we're finna start to breathe in. You want to breathe in. Filling up with air. And doing the sound. Here we go. Breathe in. Okay. Breathe in again. Breathe in one more time. Okay. I enjoyed myself with you guys today. Just kind of sit forward now. Let's thank each other for sharing each other's energy. Ashe, namaste.